Hey, what's up, you guys? Okay, before we start the show today, I just want to give a huge thanks and a big shout out to our sponsor, which is Loot Crate. Go to lootcrate.com/Shane and enter the offer code Shane to get 10% off of any new subscription. All right, enjoy the show.
You're watching Shane Dawson and Friends, where the excitement never ends. So open your ears, sit down and relax. Shane will bust a fucking cap in your ass.
Yay! First of all, guess who's back, bitch?
I'm back, bitches!
First of all, that was a beautiful, that's not really a harmony, but it was it was a symphony, really. Very excited. You guys wanted her back, so I brought her back. This is, is it Jessie or Jessica that you want to go by?
Jessie. Jessica.
Just Jessie?
I don't know. Friends and family call me Jessie. When I'm in trouble, it's Jessica Louise.
Oof.
Yeah, girl.
That's my mom's middle name.
That's my middle name. It was my grandmother's name.
What do you think my middle name is?
I'm going to say something like Eugene.
Oh, I mean, not that that's a bad name, but wow.
Or no.
Wait, I feel like you almost got it.
Noah.
No.
Oh.
Close. No, it's Lee.
Oh.
I know.
That's cute.
Oh, thanks. Okay, so we're back. I'm very excited. Today is like a jam-packed show. This is like the first, I feel like this is our epic show. We have two guests. We have two. Well, we have you, and then we also have Trisha Paytas, who, by the way, you just said you didn't know was real.
I honestly have just thought she has been a ghost or something, a figment of everybody's imagination.
Because she's too good to be true.
Yeah, and she is adorable. At first, I thought she was the one-armed surfer, based on her screen name.
What? You're talking about Soul Surfer?
Yes.
Why did Blonde Sundoll?
Yeah, what's Trisha's handle?
It's Blonde Sundoll from Michael Jackson.
Blonde Sundoll. Yeah, I thought that was one-armed surfer doll. I don't know why.
Oh, I wish she'd come on this show. Oh, well. And we also have Dylan Gardner, who is like my favorite singer at the moment and maybe forever.
He's so cute and little.
So tiny.
He's just
he's like a little.
babe.
He's like a mixture of Ellen DeGeneres and one of the Dead Beatles.
Yes.
Just like mixed into one.
Yes, Paul.
With the feet of Joey Graceffa. There's like you probably don't know who that is, do you?
I'm guessing he's a YouTuber.
Oh, we need to have him on. So
Is he
that.
Everyone loves him and you together?
Lisa loves it.
Okay.
It's her favorite thing.
I bet.
Yes. So it's a packed show. Now, first of all, I just want to say before we really get into the meat and gravy of the situation, thank you guys. I won the chair.
Woo!
I won the chair. I won a big imaginary check for $250,000.
Cha-ching!
Which will be coming in the next 10 years. Very excited about that. No, I'm really excited. You guys voted, and a lot of people voted, and my movie won. And
despite all the negativity coming from the other end, can we also say that real fast?
Listen, I'm going to get into it, but I don't want to go too deep into it because it's a hole I could fall into and die.
You won. You can go as deep as you want.
The other team has been vocal about their distaste for me and my movie, including Zachary Quinto and his partner.
I am Spock!
I'm Spock, goddamn! They've been vocal about not liking me, and they've been very tweety about it and bloggy about it and interviewy about it.
And look where it got them, on the bottom.
Started from the bottom now.
No,
yeah.
They're still on the bottom.
Except for they're not here. They're on the bottom. No, and you know what? You know what's funny? And this is a lesson to everybody listening. If somebody's bullying you or people are abusing you emotionally or being fucking assholes to you, I know it's hard, but try not to fight back and try to just kill them with kindness, because in the end, that's going to fucking murder them more. When you win or survive or you get through it, yes, bitch, you get through it, and then they're left in the dust and they're like, fuck, man, we were so mean to that guy and he survived. We're fucking stupid. It just felt so good that I didn't engage and I didn't. 3 years ago, I would have been tweeting crazy. I would have killed them with my tweets because you know me, I'm a good tweet. But I didn't do that.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You're growing up, babe. And you're a winner.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about. I didn't talk about this. I should have talked about this to you before we came on the air, and I totally forgot. We can cut this out if we need to.
Thanks, Shane.
I want to talk to you about something because there was a couple comments about it, and I realized we didn't explain it last time because I wanted the audience to get to know you for you, 100% for you. Are we allowed to kind of explain your background?
Oh, yeah, girl. That's who made me who I am.
Are you sure? Okay.
Absolutely. It's a story,
I
man.
find it incredibly interesting, which is one of the reasons I love you so much because you are a survivor as well.
Thank you.
So, okay, how do you want to, just kind of get into it?
I mean, what you need, just like a quick breakdown, just throwing
Like a-
this shit at me.
like a-
I already went to therapy one time this week, Shane.
Like a Wikipedia blog, like a Wikipedia paragraph.
I don't have any wine. I don't have nothing with me right now. No, I'm totally kidding. Well, basically, I mean, if people just do a Google search, about 15 pages come up of nonsense. But basically, my dad cheated on my mom back in the day, and the girl got a little crazy and went to my front doorstep and tried to murder my mother and shot her in the face. And then it was reality TV. It was like the first of reality TVs, kind of. It was before you had YouTube. You didn't have anything. It just became this huge public phenomenon with my dad and his MC Hammer pants and just nonstop nonsense for the past 20 years.
It was the biggest, I think at the time, what year was that?
1992.
So I was 4. And it's so weird that I was 4, but I remember it, which is bizarre. But I guess it went on for a while.
You should be watching Sesame Street, not Current Affair with your
No,
mom.
my mom was obsessed with stuff like that. She was also obsessed with crime shows where it's like they made a necklace out of the woman's nipples. Like my mom was obsessed with like death.
So that's where your extra nipple skin went.
It went to my mom's new pearl necklace. No, so that story was huge. My mom, when I told my mom, I didn't even tell my mom who you were. My mom saw you in one of Lisa's videos. I was like, wait a minute. Oh my God, wait a minute. And my mom is obsessed with all the stories. She instantly started crying. She's like, oh my God, what a survivor. I love her, blah, blah, blah. I knew because I listened to Howard Stern all the time, and you were on Howard Stern a lot talking about, you know, your mom and this whole situation. I met your mom, which was kind of like, I was kind of like starstruck when I met your mom because, I mean, I've seen her on Oprah and fucking all those shows.
Yeah.
And Howard Stern, and she wrote a book about it. How did you, what is life?
Shit, girl. Let me know.
Like, listen, I think, like, listen, Zachary Quinto tweeting or being an asshole to me is nothing compared to this. How did you?
Not true. Don't, make your issue less than it. I think everybody has shit that they go through. Sometimes it's in the public eye. Sometimes it's not in the public eye. And, I'm a big believer that shit does not get thrown your way unless you can handle it. Yeah. And obviously I can handle it with grace and class. Yeah. Do I have a lot of vices now because of it? Yes. Yeah. Was it easy growing up? No. But, I'm thankful for it because it's made me who I am. And yes, is it hard in 9 years old to go to the hospital room and see your mom's head almost blown off? Yeah, that's hard. Is it hard for my dad to be in jail 5 times throughout my life because he's an asshole and doesn't know when to stop? Yes. But, through trials and tribulations, it's ups and downs, and it's just about being honest and being open and not pretending to be something I'm not, I'm not gonna be like, no, it didn't happen, or lessen the situation. It was fucked up what happened, absolutely. But everybody has something fucked up that happens to them. Everybody. You know what's funny is something I haven't even told you is, so I saw, the first time I met you, I think I also met your dad. And I was surprised. I was like, oh, she talks to her dad. I didn't know. And then it made me, I hadn't talked to my dad for like 10 to 15 years, I think, 12 years. And, I said to Lisa on the way home, I was like, wow, I can't believe she talks to her dad. Like, that's crazy. And she's like, yeah, they have a lot of issues and stuff, but it's family and you figure it out. And that was kind of the moment where it was planted in my brain, like, oh, maybe I should talk to my dad again, even though I have all this resentment and anger and all this stuff. And then I literally, that was the first seed that planted it. And then I haven't even talked about this. I recently reconnected with my dad, and it was hard, and like I went through a lot of stuff with him, and 15 years of silence is a long time to create what your own idea of the situation is in general. I turned him into literally Godzilla in my head. I was like, he's a piece of shit. Yeah. And then when I met him, I'm like, he's just a dude. He's a person. My thing is, parents are people too. Yeah. I look at it now like I'm 31 years old. My mom had 2 kids already by then, and was a house and a family and all that stuff. I can't even be near close to that. Yeah. But I don't make good decisions now as a 31-year-old either. Yeah. And, parents do. Parents fuck up. Yeah. And we put them on this pedestal, and we think they got to be all these amazing, awesome people that are going to protect me for the rest of my life. And it's like, no, honey, that ain't like that. And there was a period of time I didn't talk to my dad. He was acting a fool. Yeah. He was being crazy. I was in college. I'm trying to find myself. And every time I turn around, he's doing something stupid on TV. That's more than half of the things I ever found out about him in life has been on TV instead of from his mouth,
I can't imagine. Like, I can't imagine seeing my mom Not calling my mom crazy or anything, but yeah, I can't imagine like turning on the news and seeing like Teresa Dawson like fucking does this. I think I would. I don't know how I'd handle
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, I talked to you yesterday, motherfucker. You didn't think I would care about this?
Yeah, like
you were
what?
gallivanting around the streets with the woman that shot my mother in the
Oh
face.
my god.
You know, so yeah, but people do fucked up things, and like, you know, it's family.
Yeah.
And do I agree with his choices? No, but I'm content that I agree with my choices. And once I learned not to expect anything out of him anymore, and just took it for face value, you know, and forgave. I
Yeah.
think forgiveness is a huge
Yeah.
thing too, to be able to legitimately say, you know what, I know you effed up, but I still love you regardless. But if you do it again, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for just, you know,
I'm
putting
sure-
me on that bullseye door right there.
You're welcome.
Shit.
The audience appreciates it. I saw a couple comments being like, "Wait, is that?" And I was like, "We should just face this head on." And I think it's inspiring. Speaking of, you know, today's about survivors.
Right.
We're all survivors here.
I'm a survivor.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Give some Dylan some competition.
Girl.
Well, before we get into our first guest, I mean, let's lighten up the mood and talk about some
Yeah.
Farrah Abraham time. God made a mistake. Oops. Okay. Farrah Abraham, there's been a lot going on since the last show. I'm going to give bullet notes. First of all,
Please no, too soon. Too soon. Sorry.
Good one. Okay. First, let's talk about Halloween. Farrah decided to dress. What do you think she dressed up as? Okay, let's put it in perspective. She's a whore. You know, she's down for the sex tape. So what would you dress up as?
Definitely, I'm thinking some sort of slutty animal or like profession, like a nurse,
Okay.
or maybe a
Chipotle worker.
burrito. Just tinfoil.
Honestly, when a burrito's around me, I can make it real slutty.
Oh, okay.
Whoa. She actually dressed up as Elsa from Frozen. But the reason she did it was to go to a club to promote her sex toys as a character from a Disney movie.
Are they Frozen themed sex toys?
Ooh. Oh, God.
Let it go, girl. Coronation Day and shit. Okay.
Oh my God! All I'm thinking about is Farrah with that little snowman
'Cause
inside
of
of her.
you, 'cause of you.
I haven't actually seen Frozen.
It's pretty cute.
Now all I'm going to think about though is her vagina. No, the sex toys are
Frozen fractals everywhere.
The sex toys are actually like molds of her, if that makes sense. Kind
Wait,
of like a
pre
candle.
or post teen mom baby vag is what I want to know. Because
Because
that vag is stretched out by now.
They're called like fleshlights. They look like flashlights,
Uh-huh.
but when you're in the dark and you go to turn it on, nothing happens because it's not a light bulb. It's Farrah. That makes sense. They also have versions where it looks like a beer can, so if it's on in your house, nobody questions it. But then when you turn it upside down, it's Farrah.
You can like put it in the
Yeah.
can.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. And then you crack open the top to like drain it. Okay.
Girl, take
Gross.
that money though. Take that
Gross.
money. Always take the money.
She also had her daughter with her 4-year-old.
She got a
daughter.
flashlight too?
Oh my God.
Mom and daughter flashlight
Oh my
combo?
God.
2 for 1?
Oh no. Oh no.
Holiday sale on QVC.
Oh my
Free
God.
easy payments in 1995.
Oh my God. Oh, everything's rushing through my head. Oh no. Okay, let's move on.
Y'all wanted me back.
You're back. She also had a strong statement to say when she was at this party promoting her toys with her daughter. Somebody asked her, "What are your thoughts on one of the other teen moms deciding to enter rehab to deal with her issues?" And Farrah goes, and I quote, I'm not really like a fan of rehab. I feel like it's like, you know what I mean? Like, just deal with it. Like,
What?
do it at home. Like, rehab, what is that? Like, vacation? Like, just do it at home like I did.
Girl.
So,
Girl.
I mean, honestly, good advice, right?
A, yes, do I think rehab could be a vacation? Yes. Sign me
Oh.
up. 30 days, work on myself, do some yoga,
Honestly-
clean living,
Honestly,
meditate.
cocaine sounds like a vacation sometimes.
It's fun too.
I would never do it, but God, you stay skinny, you're awake,
Girl, tell me about
you're
it.
hyper, you're laughing.
Why do you think I'm freaking out right now? No, I'm kidding. But as every single one of my family members have been in rehab throughout my life. I'm the only one that has not been, but I visited plenty of times. And honestly, I think it works if you work it, right?
Yeah.
Keep coming back, all that shit.
Well, she's definitely going to work it. She'll end up in rehab at some point. Good for her.
It's like I'm at home.
Well, before we get to our first guest, we're going to take a short little break. And when we come back, we will be back with Trisha Paytas. See you guys soon. Hey, what's up, you guys? Hopefully you're enjoying the show. I know I am. I really want to talk about our sponsor today, Loot Crate. I, first of all, love them so much because they're sponsoring our show. And remember, they're keeping the show free for you guys. So please support them. Loot Crate is really cool. It's this monthly subscription box service for, geeks and gamers. I might not be a gamer, but I'm definitely a geek. It's less than $20 a month. You get 6 to 8 different items. They have like really cool licensed gear. They have apparel. They have collectibles. I actually have one of these that they sent me, and it's really cool. They have like stickers, and they have like little toys, and sometimes like a shirt. Just like really cool stuff for, if you're a nerdy person like me that you would really like. Their this month, they have like a theme every month. Their theme this month is called Head to Head, Rough and Tumble Battle of Your Senses. It's superheroes. It's just really cool, Listen, by the way, I'm saying something I don't understand, which is Mega Man and Assassin's Creed collectibles. I don't know what that means, but I feel like you guys know what that means. I think it's really nerdy, and I think you're going to love it. They've got another exclusive t-shirt this month with the design that you won't get anywhere else. So some of the stuff that they give you is stuff that you can't get anywhere except for Loot Crate. So it's like really bougie and like just really like exclusive. Loot Crate is like having a friend who surprises you every month with an awesome present that you didn't expect, which is good for me because my friends never give me anything. Sorry. Yes, they ship to over nine countries just from their website. It's like $40 in value every box. So it's like you're getting $40 in value and you're paying like not anywhere near that. So please go to lootcrate.com/Shane, enter the offer code Shane, get 10% off of any new subscription. Please go give it a shot, guys. Try it out. They support the show and we love them. They're keeping the show free. They're letting us do this. And that means the world to me. So go support Loot Crate. That is lootcrate.com/Shane. Enter the offer code Shane. All right, get back to the show. And we're back! Yay! With Trisha Paytas.
Hi.
You're nervous.
I'm so nervous.
This
right
is
now.
literally the first time I have ever seen you. Well, I've seen you nervous a couple times, but this is the first I've really seen you nervous.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous because, one, you know a lot about me.
I know everything.
I think Shane knows more about me than anyone in my whole life, which is weird. But two, you can't see me, and I rely a lot on just people looking at my prettiness and my boobies, and you can't see me, so I'm nervous.
Well, girl, you are looking right. She is wearing this phenomenal
Yes, babe.
cheetah
Girl,
low cut,
babe.
titties out,
Titties out, babe.
shoulder cutouts,
Shoulders out, babe.
delightful pants, black pleather.
Yes.
Sassy, very Sandra D right now after the quick change. And some Tory Burch, cute little ballet flats.
Mm-hmm.
Hair on point.
On point.
Nails glittery like disco balls,
Like disco
people.
balls. It's a disco in here.
That's the visual right
So
there.
now you guys know.
So now they see you, so you don't have to be
Okay.
nervous.
Thanks for that.
So, okay, well, first of all, what makes you the most nervous? Is there a topic you're afraid to talk about?
I think, yeah.
Because I asked you before when we were getting nachos the other day, and me and Drew were with you getting nachos, and we were scarfing them down. And I'm like, is there anything you're nervous to talk about? And you were like, no, I'll talk about anything. And I'm like, really? And you were like, I don't know. And then I was like, I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I think you know. I'm just like nervous because I don't like my personal life is not my real personal life on YouTube. Like I make up a personal life on YouTube.
You
Like
definitely do. Sometimes
Yeah.
I'll text you and I'll be like, you got a new boyfriend? You're like, no. And I'm like, you literally just made a video called My New Boyfriend, We're Getting Married.
yeah, I have new boyfriends all the time. I always have like friends and quotes. I always just have like I have a fake life on YouTube, and then I have like a real life, and I just I don't know. You know my real life, so I was like, oh my god, don't ask me about my real life. Let's just be YouTubers.
You're
today.
a nun. Your real life is you're a nun.
Yeah.
You live in a nunnery.
Yes.
You and the nuns are just
Back
like,
in the habit, though.
Yes,
you and the nuns
exactly.
just getting it. Well, you know what's funny is there was one video in particular I watched of yours, I don't know, maybe like a year ago or something. And this is when we just started becoming friends. And it was like you eating like Chinese food. And you were talking to somebody off camera. You're like, shh, be quiet. No, I'm almost done. No, be quiet. I'm almost done. Guys, I got to go. My boyfriend's here. Honestly, I'm almost done. Okay, bye. And I asked you, I'm like, oh, who was that? You're like, nobody. There was nobody there. I'm like, there was nobody there? That's the craziest, but like most amazing. Like,
I've never revealed that because Guru Gossiper is like, this girl's actually crazy if she thinks like she's like believing that there's someone there she's talking to.
but it's so good.
Well, at that time, I did have a boyfriend, but like he wasn't there because if I took out a vlogging camera in front of my actual boyfriends, they would never talk to me
Yeah.
again. They would be like, "You're psychotic. Like
Yeah.
I'm never talking to you again." So I mean, I date people who are like 80. They don't get it, And so no, that's not true. The guy I'm dating now is 52, so he's not actually 80. But no, it's just weird. You know?
Jessica can't breathe. She's
I'm
laughing too hard.
I'm speechless at this point. I'm like, girl, I can't even. I got nothing funny to say.
No, I was excited. I had a huge crush on your dad.
52, huh?
Yeah. I like him.
All right.
I like him older.
Can I ask you what your relationship is like with your father?
I mean, I
Same
got the
boat.
daddy issues.
I
yeah.
think we're all in the same boat. We're all on that
Yeah.
Titanic, bitch. It's sinking.
I mean, that's true.
Take me to Cougar Town.
Grab a life vest.
Mhm.
Okay, wait. So your boyfriend. Oh my God, where do I start? So you wrote a book. So I'm gonna say some stuff that maybe Jess. Did you say you wanted Jessie or Jessica?
Oh, I don't care, girl.
I'm gonna call you Jay.
Whatever.
Jay.
There's something that JB.
JB
Ooh.
works. I've been called JB.
Oh man, I thought I came up with that.
I mean,
Obviously.
I've never been called that in my
Wait,
life. It's only been
J-Butt.
my initials for
Wait.
31 years.
Wait, J Butt.
J Butter used to be my screen name.
I'm gonna go with J Butt.
Cute.
All right.
So something J Butt probably doesn't know is that you wrote a book called The Stripper Diaries.
Mhm.
So when were you actually strippers at your real life?
That's actually my real life, which is ironic because that's like the one thing everyone's like, Trisha's such a liar about it. My sister and my mom, I'm like, this is so crazy. Like, of all the things I lie about, like, the one thing that actually, like, traumatized me in my life, I'm like, oh my God, like, really? Yeah, no, that was real. I worked at a place called Godfather's in Canoga Park in Van Nuys. Have you
Yes,
been?
girl. I
It's
have not been. Did
ghetto.
it used to be Bob's Classy Ladies?
No. No, I don't think so.
Oh, because I've been there.
No. This one's on Sepulveda by a bunch of sketchy motels, and it's ghetto. Like, people are like, I have a hard time believing church. One, I was a lot thinner, but two, I was the hottest one there because they're fat. They're all like, I was the only white girl there. It's like, you know, but no one speaks like
What's
English.
your stripper name?
I had 10, and I had Cherry, and then I had Presley.
Welcome, Cherry, to the stage.
Yeah. And I went in
Full nude?
Yeah, it's full nude. No alcohol. Yeah, you
No
full nude.
booze.
Yeah, no. But it's
Wait, no
better.
alcohol. What?
You can't be. I can't serve alcohol in a full nude club.
Why?
People get aggressive.
Yeah, maybe.
What?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
true?
Yeah.
I would need to be wasted to be in a full nude strip club where there's like teen moms on stage with C-section scars. I would need to be fucking out of my mind to be okay with that. Because my heart, the whole time I'd be like, I want to save you. Want to do a collab with me? I'll change you. I'll fix you. Like, I couldn't do that.
No touching, no touching.
Did you ever have a guy who was like that? Like, I can save you, baby.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
And-
he's 52 now.
No. No, you know what? A lot of them just didn't know English. Like they just didn't. A lot of them were Guatemalan or El Salvadorian.
That's interesting because when you told me that, you used to be a stripper, in my head, I went the glamorous, like, Vegas. I was like, oh, she was in Vegas. There was, like, crystals on her boobs. And she was, like, she was always, like,
girl.
covered in
No.
cocaine. And, like,
Canoga.
Quentin Tarantino was, like, peeing on her head. And it was, like, this big thing. Where, no, it was a girl. It was a Canoga Park next to the El
Okay.
Torito.
Girl.
First of all,
Fucking nacho
no,
breath.
okay.
Godfathers.
The glamorous part did happen when I was 18. I worked at Seventh Veil on Sunset. That was glamorous. You had
Okay.
Tommy Lee. You had all the 80s has-been rock stars, Bret Michaels, all those people. But later on, I gained a little weight, and then I couldn't get hired at those places, so I had to go to the Valley, and that's when I
Ooh.
started Godfathers. I researched ugly strippers in LA to see where I had the best chance of getting hired.
Girl, way to know yourself, though, girl. Live your life. That's truth. That's honesty right there.
I just didn't want to compete because I had gained a little weight. I didn't want to compete, and so yeah, and that's when I was sleeping in the same bed as my mom. So I'd come home at like 4 a.m. My mom's like, "Oh, you smell so bad," and I was just like, "Yeah." I was like, all the guys because they those are the places that there's hookers. They're like just yeah, it's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, my God. Okay, so
Wasn't
how long did
expecting-
that last?
That bout of Godfathers.
Yeah.
That was like 2 years.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
finished when you were, what, like 20?
No. I was done when I was like 23.
Okay, so you're 23. So then what was your next step? You're like, okay, done with that.
20. That's when I was. That's when I started doing the YouTube. That's kind of right when I met you. I did our video, and then you told me you made a living off YouTube, and I was like, wait, what? Like how? So I was asking everyone on that, like all these people that are your friends. I'm like asking them. I'm like, so how do you make money on YouTube? Like nobody wants to talk about it. And but no, you said you did it full time, so I started making a video every single day. So after that, I watched Shane's videos every day, and then I was like, oh my God, I can make a video every day too.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I just started doing it, and I was really excited to make more than $500 a month. So I was like, yeah, because as a stripper, I made like literally like $800 a month. Like I was
Really? I thought strippers made a lot of money because people are throwing money at you.
I'm gonna go
No.
park, girl.
Well, I was in a club full of like hookers, so you have to compete with that. Like I never had sex with my people, and they won't pay, but girls will give for $60 they'll give you everything, and I couldn't
Ooh.
compete with that. so.
$60?
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know the rates.
That's a good rate.
I don't know how that works. I was just saying, I was like, oh, at some point I want to get a prostitute on the podcast because I think it's so interesting to talk to. Like, why would you do that? It's only 60. Oh, I could get one for 20 probably.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
100%.
you can get one for free.
Well, but
You
prostitution.
just won the chair.
I just won the chair, girl.
You can
Get
get
on my
one for
show.
free. Get on my chair.
Okay, so you're doing YouTube. So your YouTube is full of trolling videos.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
What's a
this is-
trolling video?
Oh, I love this. Okay.
Sorry.
A trolling video is a video where you make it knowing it's going to get bad attention because if, for example, if I made a video called like all animals should die and I'm like, hey guys, all animals should die. I think animals are dumb, whatever. Obviously, this is going to get a bunch of views because people are like, what an asshole. Oh my God, why would he say that? But I'm laughing all the way to the bank.
Right.
Now, you're known for that. What was your first trolling video?
My first like conscious trolling video was probably in 2011, where I said why why men are superior to women, and I would say that we should just be home cooking and cleaning, and guys should just dominate this world because they're just genetically better than us.
And did that go viral?
That didn't go as viral. My first viral one was the Mitt Romney one, and that's when I knew, like, oh, I need to start saying things because my dad says things that would offend a ton of people. So I just like started repeating whatever my dad would say. And so with the Mitt Romney thing, I kind of ran with it. I was like, let's do a video about Mitt Romney.
Now, what I actually didn't watch the Mitt Romney. I don't really watch your troll videos too much because I know they're trolling, and I'm like, okay, I love your like real stuff. Hashtag Trisha's life. That's her second channel. Now the Mitt Romney. So what was the thing of why did that go viral? What did you say in there?
Just the reasons why I was voting for Mitt Romney. And so obviously everyone hates Republicans in this world. So they just mean I looked like an idiot. So they're like, look at Republicans are all idiots because this girl's an idiot. So I'd be like, I'm voting for Mitt Romney because Mitt rhymes with tit and I have a kitten named Mittens and like all this stuff like that. And they were just like, this dumb bitch. You know what I mean? And so they're like, oh, Republicans are like her.
And how big did that get?
It was big for me. In like the first 48 hours, it got 2 million views.
What?
Yeah, it got 2 million. It got
Touch
yeah,
it.
right. And I didn't know about that. I was like, oh my gosh, like what? So I didn't make any money off YouTube, and that was the only time I've ever made money off of it. So I was like, I need to just keep doing these videos.
Wow. And you got on TV for that, right?
Yeah, I was on a couple shows. I got on I can't remember now. It's so long ago. Something on CNN. Like I was on like CNN and like Fox News and like The View wanted me, but I didn't go on because I actually hate The View.
No, girl,
why
you
would
got
you
to
do
go,
that?
girl.
Because
no.
I hate those women so much.
Who do you hate?
All of them. Even the Republican chick, the Elizabeth Hasselbeck chick.
She ain't on it no more.
Yeah, well, back then.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
2012.
Who was on it at the moment?
People I hated. I don't remember. Joy, I hate her.
Oh, I love Joy.
Oh, no.
Wait,
It's hilarious.
How do
No.
you hate any of them? They don't do anything.
Oh,
Whoopi.
that's the point. They don't do anything, and they're just all high and mighty, superior. I'm like, oh, these ugly bitches on TV talking
Whoopi?
smack.
Do you like Whoopi?
No.
Yeah, girl, but when
Loud.
you get an invite from The View, you go on The View.
Yeah, it was no.
I have a good family friend who's the warm-up guy for that show.
Oh, was he the bald guy?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's Tom.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's bald really.
Do-
He has a
would
couple
you
hairs.
would you do the talk?
No.
The real?
No.
Wait,
no.
come on, The Real.
The real, such like a bootleg view. Please.
How
You and
about
Tamara.
Kathy Lee and Hoda?
No.
Girl, they
I
drink wine
Wait,
though.
who's
No,
Kathy Lee
they're-
and Hoda?
What?
What is that?
Today Show,
I
Kathy
don't
Lee
wake
Gifford
up.
and Hoda
wake
Kotb.
up at
They drink
noon
all day
30.
and just talk about stuff.
What about Kelly and Black Man? What's his name?
Michael.
Yes, Kelly and Michael.
No.
What?
I'm not
What?
a date. I don't like daytime talk show and I don't like what it stands for. I don't like it.
But you have done Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You
Both
have.
of you guys have done
There
Howard
you
Stern.
go.
You
Yeah.
Yeah. How are
But I've only went to the studios and like visited, but I've like phoned in and called. My parents have been on.
Well,
it
that's what
many
mine
times.
was because I didn't
Mhm.
actually like physically.
4
go to-
a.m.
Yeah.
California. No, thank you.
But you danced with him, so let's talk about America. I'm very interested in this. So America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Tell me about that process of what you can talk about it. So
Yeah, I think I
what
can.
was your talent?
Good question. I guess it was originally it was fast talking. And they had emailed me every single season up till the Howard Stern one. So when Piers Morgan was on, emailed me because from YouTube. So like my first non-controversial viral video was me fast talking. It's still one of my most popular. It has like 7 million views or something like that. And they kept emailing me and like, oh, be on America's Got Talent. I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm gonna look like an idiot. I don't want to do it. And at that point, I cared about my reputation, so I was like, no, I don't want to look stupid. And then
Girl, you were a stripper.
yeah.
In Canoga Park.
Yeah, but it was unknown.
just
yeah,
messing with you,
yeah.
baby.
No, but then when I heard Howard Stern was going to be a judge, I was just like, oh, put me on. I don't even care if I make a fool of myself. And that helped my YouTube channel a lot, actually, because people were like, how did your YouTube channel? I got like 100,000 subscribers with it, like overnight when that
Oh my
aired.
God.
Yeah. So I literally went from like, I think 20,000 to like 100 and like
Oh
20,000. I
my
was like so
God.
excited. Yeah, I was like stoked.
Okay, so throw I don't know if can you do it. You haven't done this for me in like 4 or 5 years. Can you do it out of nowhere? The fast talking.
Yeah, like
Give us a taste.
Samalama dumalama, you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I'm made of bread so that anything you say is ricochet off me. And I go to you, and I'm devastating more than ever, demonstrating how I'm giving motherfucking audience feeling like I'm levitating more than ever, demonstrating. And I don't know the rest of the words. It's like
my mom does that prayer every night before bed.
Right? It's like, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee, blessed art thou among women.
And blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus, Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of death. Amen.
Amen.
Whoa. Jesus.
That's it. Forever and ever.
That's how you do the rosary in 10 minutes, because my dad made me say the rosary every day, so you just do it quick.
Is
There's
that
like
how
50
you
beads
learn?
on that.
How did you learn how to do that?
I mean, it's not even a talent.
Yes, it is.
It's just I just do it. Like people are like, oh, I just do it. But it's not. It's
Girl,
really not
you
a
could
talent.
be those people that say all the side effects for all the medications. Get money for that.
I would love to do that.
Like,
Wait,
I cause diarrhea, cirrhosis.
Yeah.
like,
Can you
know.
tell me? Can you? Here, let's do a fake medicine commercial. I'm gonna say. And now, and take the Dawson pill to help you. And then just say it gives you diarrhea, bloating, stomach aches, and nausea or something. Now, the Dawson pill to help you.
Made for, wait, what?
Girl, fast, girl.
What am I saying? May cause diarrhea, bloating, indigestion, erection, erectile dysfunction, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
It causes erection? The Dawson
Sign
pill?
me up.
I get
And
nervous.
diarrhea?
I can't do it on the
Wow.
spot.
You're
I can't
fine.
do it.
Okay, so you did the fast talking.
You're fine.
You did the fast talking.
You got talents.
She has a lot of them.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
like that you just go with it. I really like that. I think that's no. I'm being totally honest. I think when you see opportunities and it's all about taking them and just seeing where it goes, but going into it so positive and you have such a good energy and aura to live your life, queen.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much.
This is part of the reason I love Trish is because you're one of the only YouTubers I actually watch, and not somebody I like hate watch or like somebody I make fun of or somebody I'm like, what is this? Like I actually watch, and it's weird. Like yesterday I was watching, and Drew was hanging out with me, and I was just watching one of your 35-minute vlogs where you're just like in the car, and I was just watching it, and he's like, why you know her? Why? I'm like, I don't know. There's something very interesting about the way she talks and her thoughts on the world, and it's just like an interesting personality. I feel like you're one of the few YouTubers who is going to have a long lifespan. And I've told you this because you're an interesting personality, and that doesn't go away. Whereas looks go away, popularity thing, whatever, but like you're going to be around for a long time. So like what gave you the gift of just talking? Were you a chatty person when you were a kid?
No. I'm like the opposite, actually. I think because I still to this day, I just don't really have that many friends. Like literally up until this year, like I had no friends to hang out with. Like Shane, you're like one of my only friends. Like I just don't have people that want to hang out with me. I don't know what it is, and it's been like that my whole life. So there's either something like I say
I'll
weird
hang out
things.
with you, girl.
I know we were supposed to forever. She's like, oh, like Lisa's like, oh, we're gonna all hang out. I never get invited.
She gets very competitive with friends. No, I'm kidding.
I was really excited. Well, I thought you were thicker. I thought you were gonna be like a thick chick. I was like, ooh, yes, thick girl. And then I see you and you're like so skinny. I was like, oh, girl.
Oh, girl, I'll take that, but thank you.
I can't keep girlfriends, and I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I hate girls. Like I can't be friends with girls. I just can't keep them. Like I try really hard. Like the people on like Arika and stuff. Like all these people that I'm with on YouTube, like Nina, Arika, like all these people I become friends with, and then it's like they become.
Okay, but let me step in and Dr. Phil this for a minute.
Yeah.
You are picking, and listen, this is no shade, but still kind of shade.
Yeah.
To these girls that you're picking, you're literally not picking humans. You're picking people who are not human. You're like, oh, I'm gonna be friends with this girl who looks like a Barbie doll who has no brain, who and listen, that I don't think it's shade because that's what they want to be. Like somebody like Arika. If people don't know Arika Sato, she's a YouTuber. Listen, I've seen her videos. I follow her on Twitter. She seems nice enough. I feel like I might have met her once. I don't remember. But it's what that person is somebody who wants to be vapid. That's like their thing. It's like, I want to be Paris Hilton. I want to, whatever, which is fine. Do your thing, queen. But but to be friends with a person like that, it doesn't happen. You don't become friends with them. You become acquaintances. You go to clubs. You do cocaine with them.
Yeah.
But like to actually have a friendship, like you got to have real. You got to go for the real.
You got to get happy hour. You got to get into it.
Yeah. I don't have any friends like that. Like I don't, and that's like kind of sad.
Girl, you come out with me. I got plenty of friends for you.
What do you
real people.
Okay.
What do you
Real
think it
people.
is that attracts you to those types? Because I used to be that way where I was attracted to have friends who were
Hot messes?
hot messes who like really needed help or what. This is more in high school, like handicapped. Like I was friends with. I was in best buddies where I like adopted a mentally handicapped person for like a year. I was like really into that. I went hardcore with it. So, and for me, it was something where I couldn't help myself at the moment, so I wanted to help other people. Do you think it's something where you are like, oh, I wish I could be that airheaded, carefree, modelly, whatever, but you're too much of a real person, so it's like maybe hanging out with those people makes you feel that way?
I don't, because honestly, I really do. They seem really nice. Like everyone I've become friends with, they genuinely seem like nice people, and I feel like we have stuff in common. It's when you start realizing that they are those like vapid people that you have nothing in common with, is when the friendship kind of like dissolves for me. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like there's so many. I don't know what it is. I think it's like my personality that I just attract fake people.
Do you think you also have a bad sense of people?
Yeah, no.
And I'm not being,
No, true.
I'm not being mean.
100% true.
I think it's because it is true, because when you tell me, you're like, oh, I had no idea this person was so fake. And I'm like, I've seen one video of that person, and that is the fakest person you've ever seen. How do you not know that? And you're like, I don't know. She was so nice. And I'm like, because she's not real.
Well, she didn't really make YouTubes at the time like she does now. Like a lot of these people, there was another girl before her too that was like not a YouTuber. They didn't have a YouTube channel. Like YouTube does something. Like same thing. I have a friend at the moment. He's a guy actually. Once you put them on YouTube or tag them on Instagram, they start getting followers. It is a weird thing. They become really big-headed. Like it's something that I've never I don't get it. I don't understand it. So they become big-headed when they get followers and fans, and it's like all this stuff, and it's like so weird to me. I don't
It's
get it.
overwhelming too. To be honest, since last Monday, I've gotten like 800 followers on Instagram, and I'm just like feel now pressure. I'm like, oh no, and I have to be funny and like post pics and like do Twitter. And,
I've
like,
been looking. You've been
I got
posting.
a YouTube channel, and I think I subscribed to a couple people, but I don't know how it worked. You know, and it's like, oh shit, am I in this world now? What's happening? So if I change, you let me know.
It's
I'll
a bad
let
world.
you know.
It's a bad world. I don't like YouTubers. This is why I don't go to events. Like a lot of people are like, oh, Shane and Trish might have friends because she doesn't go to events that he has. It's like I don't like YouTubers.
Girl, if there's an open bar, you go.
Yeah, no, I can't.
My
stand
events
people.
don't really have those.
Girl, yes they did. Movie premiere. I went and everyone thought I was the psycho chick, glory hole chick.
That's right.
And everyone was like, you were great in the movie. And I straight up was like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Like I was like, it was just really a pleasure working with Shane
You
through that
kinda
glory
look
hole.
like her. Yeah,
I had my weave in, I was blonde.
Yeah, I get it. I see it.
You know, I totally understand where you're coming from. What did I do the other day that I got so nervous about because oh my God, what was it? It was literally yesterday. What the fuck did I do yesterday?
Larry King.
I did Larry King. He was great. Whatever. It was something
Made
yesterday.
a movie, won the chair,
I won the chair.
had a dinner.
Oh, you know what? Was it that?
Social anxiety, having everybody over.
You know what? It was that because, and by the way, if you see the pictures, Trish was not in town. She would have come. I know she would have.
Everybody was going crazy
But I
on
knew
that.
she was in San Diego, so I didn't ask.
No, who wasn't there though?
J-Butt.
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 Yikes.
J-Butt. We'll talk about that,
Yeah,
J-Butt.
whatever.
You know, listen.
okay.
Small step, baby steps,
Baby
J-Butt. No, but I had a little anxiety because I was just like, oh my God, like, you know, it's like when you have a birthday party when you're a kid and you have all your friends come together and you feel like, oh, I don't know if they're going to all mesh. And then who do I talk to? And then what if I'm sitting at the other end of the table? And like, are they going to feel weird about it?
And what if no one comes in the first place?
Yeah.
That's always my biggest
You know
fear.
what? That wasn't it. It was actually the night before. Nikki Limo, one of my friends, had a karaoke party.
Yes.
Which, karaoke for me is a nightmare.
Girl, I tear it up.
Yeah, me too.
Why aren't you calling me?
You like karaoke too?
I mean, in my bedroom on YouTube, I'd go the karaoke videos.
Really?
And if you watch
What's your
Trisha's
top?
Life, you know.
What's your top one?
I've been doing a lot of like Wicked and like Frozen. I'm a very Broadway performer
me too.
when I do
up
karaoke.
top. We can totally be friends.
I love it.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
I do it all the time on Trisha's Live. You can see my karaoke. I just sit there and record myself singing. It's
Okay.
amazing.
I love that.
Okay.
Well, imagine that, but like way drunker with a lot more drunk
No.
Asian
Private
people.
room?
And no, it was at a place called
Dimples.
Butt Fuck Pig Whistle.
Oh, Pig and Whistle.
No, it
No?
was maybe it was in Koreatown.
Mhm.
Something room, pig room, sweaty pig room. I don't know, but no, it was
No.
fine. If I was into bars and stuff, I would have been. But I went because I'm friends with everybody. And that was fun. But
Friends
you know,
with everybody.
everybody. But the anxiety of going because I knew there was going to be YouTubers there who I didn't know very much. I was looking at the invite list and there was people on there who hate me, like who have openly tweeted about how much they hate me. So I was just like, oh my god, this can be. So I literally sat in the car for 30 minutes and just sweated and just like got nervous and was freaking out. And I had my little gift for her in my hand. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And then once I walked in, it was totally fine. Everybody was cool. The people that hated me didn't show up because they saw me on the list and they're more scared
Look
than
at
I
that
am.
power, though.
Won the chair, bitch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Damn, bitch. No, but so I totally get where you're coming from. And you came to one of my movie screenings You came to the first test screening, I think, and you were so nervous.
Mhm.
But then afterwards, you were like, "Yeah, it was fine." Like you hyped yourself up to be so nervous when in reality, it's like the reality of the situation isn't that bad, right? Because that night, nobody was mean to you. Everybody was nice to you. It wasn't like a bad
I
situation.
wouldn't say everyone was nice.
Who was not nice?
I mean, I just try and be polite to Shane because they're his friends, and I just try and be polite to you because I don't want to badmouth your friends. Just like you don't like people badmouthing me, I don't want to because I'm not going to. But people are mean. There's been incidents, and you know this, where people that you're friends with are like, "Oh, that didn't happen. Oh, Trisha's like out of her mind. That didn't." I'm like, "Are you kidding?" It's because Shane, and it's a different thing. When you go to these events, yeah, if people even hate tweet you, they're gonna be nice to you because you're Shane. It's completely different. So when Shane's like, "Oh, she would never do that," I told him about this incident with this girl. She would never be like that. And I even asked this girl, and I'm like, okay, well, clearly you guys don't know, you know what I mean? And I can't deal with like fakeness like that. And that's why I don't like YouTube community. I don't really like YouTubers, and I openly call them out. And I think even at that thing, no one, it's not like people were necessarily mean. No one was like overly nice like they are to, you would be to you or to Sean or anyone,
So not enough smoke is being blown up your ass.
No, that's not true. That's 100% not true because there were some mean. And I'm not going to go into it because there are people you're genuinely friends with and there's people who are not nice and talk shit. And it's like, I don't deal with that. And I just ignore them. And when they try and text me and be all fake and want me to collab with them, I just
How
can't
do you deal with
it.
that too? Because you do definitely have a channel where you're not like a typical YouTuber where you collab and you
collab is when you like get together with another YouTuber.
I love the Urban Dictionary. Yes, collaborate. So collabing is when you get together with a YouTuber and you do a video and you put it on each other's channels.
Collaborate, and listen.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Except for it's more like text, collaborate, and get the fuck out of there.
All right.
It's usually how I'm kidding.
But not.
But listen, it depends. I went through a phase where before I went to Pittsburgh to do the movie, I had to collaborate. I had to do literally 300 videos before I left because I had to stockpile. So I did literally 2 days where I had like 10 YouTubers a day come in. So it was like a whorehouse. It was like Canoga Park Girl. It was like
neighbors
it was like picking a whistle or whatever. And it was just fucking YouTube. And there was a couple in there that I was just like not even friends with. I was just like, yeah, I want to collab just because I was like, let's do it. I needed whatever. And of course they were nice and everything was fine. But it is an awkward situation where you're collabing with somebody you don't know. Okay, this is the most awkward part. And I feel like you told me you had this experience too. I think it was you that told me this. Or maybe it was, I think it was you. Where you're collabing with somebody and then they look at you and go, okay, cool, now let's do my outro.
What's that mean?
Okay, so your outro is like at the end of every video, something you do. Like, see you guys later. Hope you had fun hanging with me. I had fun hanging with you.
Okay.
Or Trisha's thing is, here's a kissy for my little baby fishies, and she does a fish face.
Okay.
Trishy's fishies.
Trishy's fishy.
No.
You're right.
Cute.
But the problem with this
Somebody
is that
called Pepperidge Farms.
Trish flavored. Ooh, we'll talk about your chocolate vagina in a minute. We'll get to that. So, but the problem is I don't really watch any YouTubers because it's like, you don't want to watch what you do for a living. It's boring.
You just said 15 minutes ago that you watched
I watch
YouTube.
her. I watch her.
I love you, but I'm going to call you out.
That's it. I honestly watch her and Wendy Williams, and then I hate watch. But like, I watch a few things. I love music videos. Anyways, so but I don't get to the end of people's videos because once they start wrapping up, done. So this person looked at me twice. Two different people looked at me and said, "Okay, cool, let's do my outro." And I was just like, "Oh shit." So then I have to pretend like I know what it is. So they're like, "Ready?" I'm like, "Uh-huh." And then they go into the what? And they do their thing. And I'm just like trying to play it. It's so incredibly awkward.
Why don't you just be like, what's your outro?
Because then that shows that I don't watch
Because he
them.
says he watches them.
I
You
want
say-
the chair, bitch. I don't have time to watch your outro. What is it?
The worst was there's one scenario where somebody goes, "Okay, let's do my intro." And I'm like, "Girl, I haven't even seen your intro, girl." I was like, "Girl, I don't know it."
First 5 seconds, couldn't tell you.
But I don't think I think to me, listen, I think it's weirder. I guess it is kind of weird that I watch your videos and you're my friend. But if I know somebody, I usually don't. Like I watch Lisa's videos occasionally, but I don't know if I don't think she watches mine. She doesn't listen to the podcast. Anyways, we have no good relationship. We're dying. I'm kidding. Okay, so your chocolate vagina. Let's get to that before we wrap. Now, when is this coming out? You told me when we first met that a candy store is going to have a mold of your vagina as chocolate.
Yes. It was a private labeling candy company that came to me, and they're like, "We want to do like chocolates up your boobs and your vagina." And I was like, "Okay."
That's a lot
Your
of chocolate.
boobs?
Yeah.
That's a lot of chocolate.
What?
Yeah, it was boobs, vagina, butt, and they were like, it was private labeling, and it was like legit, everything, like
I would
whatever.
get diabetes from those.
Well,
Right? Dark or light.
and
or
they
milk.
did. Well, what happened was I went and did the molds for it, and then like I kind of just like never heard anything again, and I was like awkward. I think maybe they
Oh,
just wanted
no.
to put stuff on my vagina. I don't know. I
It's
think
like- you're like, it was really weird. It was like a chocolate company, but when I got there, it was like a shed, and there was like
Right.
2 Russian guys, and like it was really
And like some
weird.
old lady with a pot melting chocolate.
kind of. It kind of was. But
They filmed it. It was weird.
no, they did not film it. They gave me money for it, and then I ended up like following up with. Sounds
You said you wanted a
bad.
prostitute on the show.
I gave him money. They molded my vagina, made chocolate out of
It's
it.
like one step away from selling your used panties on Craigslist.
Well, it was up and legit, but they did get pissed off about some videos too. Actually, I don't do trolling videos anymore for this, like
Yeah, you
not
don't,
just for
no.
that reason, but also just like safety reasons because people always want to kill me. But I just they didn't like it. You know, whenever I do videos like about gays or Jews or anything, they don't like it.
Yeah.
So they would
Well,
look
a lot of
down
people,
upon it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like
But they're
that.
trolling. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I love gays, and I wish I was Jewish. I love Jew guys.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite moment I've ever had with Trish.
Mazel.
We were all
Success.
hanging out, and she goes, and she had that day. She had just put up a video that went over bad. It was like, I think, it was an animal one,
Oh yeah.
and I think you had even deleted it because people were so mad. And you were just
Mm-hmm.
like, "Yeah, I'm done with trolling videos. Done, whatever." And I was like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Oh, what video are you putting up tomorrow?" You're like, "Oh, it's called Being Gay is a Choice." I was like, "Bitch, what? Like, you think the animal thing's bad?" And you're like, "No, it's fine." You're like, "But the video's not about that. It's just the title's kind of a troll." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, yeah, the title's kind of a troll." This is what I love though. Is that okay? I like dress up as Wendy Williams, and then I become like the face of blackface, and like I'm all over fucking CNN. Everybody's talking about how racist I am. But like, it's weird that you. Maybe people are just used to it, but you don't get that much bad like press for things that you do.
I mean, yeah, because I'm not you. Like, nobody really cares. Like, YouTube and whatever. But, like, I'm not one of those people I'm, like, trying to do stuff out there. I'm literally just, like, living my life.
Right, you're not
so-
like running for office. Or,
Right.
like, you know,
I'm not making movies
world
and
peace.
acting. And
Yeah.
I'm literally just a girl that sits in front of my couch. Like, my YouTube videos are the worst quality on the internet. So it's like, I literally just sit there and don't edit and nothing. I'm just like, hey. So nobody cares. I just, like, talk. Like you said, people just want to hear me, like, talk and, you know, show some boobs.
Which
and
is
I
your
like
why,
it.
life.
which is
Yeah.
why we love you.
Thank you.
Now, before we wrap up, is there anything you want to plug? Okay, obviously you have your channels. Everybody needs to subscribe. We have but now I still don't know the fucking name.
You said it
Blonde
right.
Sundoll for Michael Jackson.
Blonde Sundell 4MJ.
Okay, but
No vowels.
but the channel that I've been obsessed with is just Trisha's Life.
Trisha's Life. It's easy,
Trisha's
right?
Life.
Check it out. That one gets a lot of views. That one almost gets more views than your
You
main
know
one.
why? Because it's under Trisha Paytas, so people, when they search my name, they just get to the channel. So they don't even know my main channel anymore. It's like
that's
non-existent
interesting.
at this point.
And then also follow you on what? Instagram, just Trisha Paytas. Twitter, just Trisha
Sure.
Paytas.
I tweet nudes. You can follow me on Twitter. Instagram doesn't allow it, but I do show
You
my...
can tweet nudes on Twitter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't tweet nudes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know you don't.
Well, you don't.
I
Like,
have not
I know
seen
you
your
don't look at
nudes.
Twitter because sometimes I'll
really
like
don't.
tweet Shane and he'll like never respond. Like,
No.
oh, Shane didn't respond. No, I tweet. Yeah, I tweet stuff all the time. Well, you know, Drew the other day was like, I zoomed in on your nipples. I just like to show the nips as much as
Oh,
I
I
can.
saw that one, but that wasn't nude. You were wearing a sweater.
Well, I have a lot of ass shots. Like just in a thong. I like my butt. I send them to people, and so I show them.
No, that's good. Good for you.
I know, body positivity.
Love that.
Hashtag. Well, on that note, we are going to actually, we're not going to take a short little break. We're going to bring in our musical guest and hang out with him for a minute. We are going to bring in Dylan Gardner.
Yay! So cute and so little.
So tiny. Okay, where can he sit? Is he just going to sit right here?
You can sit here.
Put on a
No, he
show.
can sit.
Play me some music.
Yeah, let's sit here and talk to you for a minute. I love that his chair's high.
Yeah.
If you guys can't see, I'm going to explain what he's wearing right now. While he gets his microphone on. He's wearing a cute little blazer. He's literally dressed like me at my movie premiere. I love it. A little polka dot shirt. Is that stars on your shirt?
Damn right, that stars on my
That's
shirt.
beautiful.
Nice.
How's his microphone? Does it sound good?
Sounds
Oh.
incredible.
They're moving it.
Am I that short?
Here we go.
You're giving some Ringo Starr realness
Yes,
too right now.
bitch.
Peace and love.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ooh,
Meets a little Yoko though.
a little bit.
Wait. Okay. Ringo was with Yoko. I don't know
No.
anything.
No, Lennon.
Lennon's with Yoko.
I don't know anything about the Beatles. I know like
Lennon.
I know their music, but I don't know anything about them.
Yoko just did a cover
First
of Katy
line,
Perry,
first line of Let's Get
Firewall.
Started, dude. John
Oh.
Yoko.
Oh yeah, that's what that's from.
You with your intros. You
I-
never listen to the intros.
First of all, I know your entire album, and I even okay. By the way, hey everybody, this is Dylan Gardner. Yay! How old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
right.
Okay, we're good to go.
Good to go.
No, I know your entire album, and I know it track by track. I know what order it's in. I know because I've listened to it. I gave it to Lisa, and she texted me. She goes, "Oh my God, I've listened to it like 10 times." I gave it to my friend Drew. He's been listening to it. We're all
Who's
obsessed
this
with it.
Drew? Everybody.
Drew's been listening to it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I showed, and then Drew was on Spotify, and he's like, "Oh my God, this has 2 million listens on just this song," and I'm like, "He's blowing up, bitch."
I'm gonna
Blowing
write your
up.
name down
Blowing
right
up.
now.
I should see the doctor. I'm blowing up.
Just right, you're
Ooh.
blowing up. Now, tell me about this last year of your life has been kind of crazy. So I met you at Strawberry's premiere thing.
Yeah. Megan Camarena, Strawberry 17 YouTuber, just kind of tweeted me out of the blue. It's like, I have this cool business opportunity for you or whatever. And I look at all of her videos and everything, and I'm just like, wow, she's really cool. So I email them, and I'm like, you know, what's going on? Like, what do you want to do? And she's like, I love your music, and I heard the album. You know, it's been on Spotify for like probably like 2 months at this point.
Mhm.
And the songs have like at most 5,000 plays or something like that.
Yeah.
And she's like, I want you to come play at my movie premiere and everything. I was like, okay, sold. I'm like, where is it at? She's like, it's at the Silent Movie Theater. And I just moved to California. I'm like, you mean the one that I've been wanting to go to? So it's like, okay, I'm definitely playing the Silent Movie
But
Theater.
music at a silent movie theater? How does that work?
Exactly.
What?
We run idioms up in here. So it's just me and my brother, and we're playing on this movie stage. The coolest part of that entire show, besides meeting you and everyone else, was just the sound check. We had to do it all at once. We do the sound check at the same time that they're doing the test screening to get the projector to work. So they're like projecting like freaking Lord of the Rings over my face while we're playing.
Oh, that's so cool.
And we have like pictures. There's like one of me like inside this like giant Japanese like bubble, and it's just like we're playing. And it's just, like, got me super pumped for the show. And then I don't wear my glasses when I'm on stage.
How come?
I just don't. I don't like wearing them.
But they're your thing, right?
I don't consider it my thing.
If you pop the
Really?
lenses out, you don't get the glare. Pictures look phenomenal. Think about it.
Yeah,
Think
I
about
always
it.
thought. I guess that's true. You didn't wear your glasses. In my head, when I picture you, I picture the swoop hair and the glasses.
Really?
Yeah, that's your thing, babe. Go with it.
Yeah.
Merch. Put glasses on your shirt. When I had my merch for the
Merch.
first time, it was just hair. Literally, my face wasn't even on the shirt at Hot Topic. It was literally hair. And I was like, this is embarrassing, but it's my thing.
I don't know. It's just like the moment I knew I needed glasses and I was like super blind, I was like worried about wearing my glasses. But then I read that John Lennon never wore his glasses and was blind as I am, can't see past his nose, just like me. Every single show. I mean, like if you read like the really deep Beatle interviews, they were like, what was John really like? What was he thinking on stage? Every single person's like, you can't see a thing.
Wow. But maybe that's
Interesting.
good.
It is
Maybe
good.
It gets rid of all your fears and nerves.
It is good because as soon as I was done playing, I like walked off stage and I just saw you and immediately I put my glasses on and I was like, oh hey Shane, like
I was
it's-
literally when I was sitting there with my friend. I was front row.
What row?
Front row. I won the chair.
Front.
Front row. And
FURONT.
And I'm gonna be honest. You walked up on stage, and I was like a little nervous because you were like this little kid that in my head. Like I was like, oh, this little kid's gonna come on. It's gonna be kind of embarrassing. We're all gonna be like, hey, whatever. You were so good that literally the whole time me and my friend were just like, oh my god. And I'm already texting. I'm already like looking you up. I'm already Wikipediaing you. I'm already following you on Twitter. I'm already putting a note in my thing like, go talk to him. Go get his information. Because at the time I was looking for music for my movie. I was like, oh my god. I fucking beelined it. Ran up to you. Probably scared the shit out of you. And I was just like, hi. My name is Shane. You probably don't know me. I'm a YouTuber. I made a movie. I really need music. I really love you. Well,
I was like, hold on, let me put on my glasses.
yeah. Let me put on my specs.
I'm like Velma. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Maybe we have the
Good
same
Halloween
hairdo.
costume for you.
no, I was just so blown away. And now, ever since then, I mean, you just signed with like a record label, right?
Warner Brothers.
So how
Oh,
did that
hey,
happen?
girl.
Warner Brothers.
Warner
Have you seen the
Brothers.
cops, Warner Brother?
How did that happen?
Well, I was just bagging groceries at Target, and then someone took a picture of me, and then everyone.
And just like blew up from there.
Yeah, me and Alex got our name tag switched over and everything,
that happens.
Just word of mouth. Spotify was the #1 leading way of getting my music out. You hear a lot of things about people not liking Spotify.
Yeah,
obviously
T Swift
because
took her stuff off
because
that.
Really?
Yeah, she not
the
making
cut
no
to
money.
musicians and everything. Fine, you can understand that, but this was seriously something that catapulted me to be seen by other people,
Yeah.
and that's like I wouldn't be where I am right now without Spotify.
Spotify is kind of like your YouTube.
Yeah.
Like YouTube is free and everybody can watch it for free, and then it catapults you into something else. Whereas Spotify, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't even know how it got that many plays. It's just people kept sharing it. And probably my favorite thing so far was Billboard did this sound scan of they called it like sexiest playlist, like the sex
Ooh.
playlist of 2014.
Okay.
Oh.
We scanned the 1.1 billion playlists and we looked for songs that came up with the title "Sex"
I
or
like
"Sexy," the
the
most
Yeah.
sexy.
voice that you're throwing onto it.
I practice it at night.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
So
You
it's-
sure you're 18?
I'm a 45-year-old geologist from Colorado.
You
Yeah.
want a real woman? Because I got Trish right here.
I am Lord. Yeah, it was just like, let's get started. Came up on number 4. It was just
Wait,
like in
on
all
a
these
sex
playlists.
playlist?
Yeah, I
What?
thought that was so
What's the
weird.
title
I
of
love
the
that
song?
My
but-
parents thought that was the funniest thing. No, I don't agree. I don't think. It's,
Oh, I thought you said that was the title of your song. My parents thought that was the funniest thing. I was like, that's on a sex list? Huh?
it's a big sixes.
My mom's always laughing when I come.
Oh.
God! Oh God! Oh God!
Cut.
Cut. No. So wow, that's interesting. So that was your first single, right? So what? how
What's
does-
the name of it?
Let's get started. It wasn't even. I mean, it wasn't even really a single. It was just one of those like we put the album up and we're just like, well, let's do everything we can to show this to as many people as possible. And it was just really like, I mean, before you can even decide what the single was, it was just let's get started. You know, I wanted the first single to be Let's Get Started. You know,
It's an appropriate starting song,
Yeah.
I think.
And it's
Right.
literally like the perfect pop song. It's a really good. It's really good. Like that
Shrinko.
song. I think you're welcome. When I heard that song, especially in the album, I was like, this sounds. And I think I told you this. I'm like, oh wow, it doesn't. When you hear like indie artist, instantly I think kind of shitty quality. Kind of oh, this would be great if they like spent more money on it. Yours sounded like radio music, if that makes sense. And I was just like, yep, holy shit, this is gonna be huge. And then boom,
it's mostly recorded in my room. It's
That's
not even.
crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
it's
Oh my
just-
God.
What
just-
you use, like a Pro Tools or GarageBand or something?
Yeah. Pro Tools. What?
Just
The
like an-
what?
What?
Just like
I
an
use
app?
Pro Tools. The what?
That's
Um,
smart.
yeah. Like I mean, just since day one, I've just been like taking in music history and all these different bands, and then like the art of recording, because that stuff's always really amazed me. I mean, even today, man, I walk in this place, I'm geeking out, like, oh, you guys got the ATR 102. It's like, what about that 1081, like that Neve console? It's like that stuff.
Nerd.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I walked in here. I got excited because they have these candles that don't have actual fire in them, but they look like they do. It's like, wow, look at those fake candles.
Someone get that man a Nobel Peace Prize.
I was really excited. Okay, so what is the plan? So what's going on? So you signed this fucking record label. Are they gonna re-release the album and like put like a different cover or something? Or
Not a different cover, but they're gonna re-release the album. Yeah, just
Okay.
put it out mass distribute this baby, and and we're debut album, man. Try to let's get
God.
started.
Bravo.
Everything we can.
How long you been playing?
Since I was born, it was just my first like cognizant memory is like me just playing pots and pans. Like ever since I like came online, like I'm just like I've been playing music.
Oh my god. So okay. So are we gonna? What song are you gonna say? Are you gonna do "Let's Get Started"?
Of course. Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Okay, let's do it. How do we do this? Do we need to reset up the mics and stuff? Or is
Yeah, I
it-
just need to plug direct in and hook up the flux capacitor and
All right. Well, somebody's
We
coming
time
in.
traveling and shit?
yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna take a short little break. I'm gonna pee. They're gonna plug in some kind of capacitor. I'm gonna deplug in my penis, and then we'll be right back with the song.
All right.
All right, we're back. I just peed. I'm feeling great. We're all pumped. When I was in the bathroom, I heard noise, and I came back in, and he was just serenading the women. They were just eating
It
it
was
up.
so
We are
sexy.
naked.
Literally.
All right, let's get started.
I'll be John and you'll be Yoko. Just sit back and watch our love go. I'll be winter, you'll be summer. Couldn't ask for just another. I'll be Sunday, you'll be Monday. Look into those eyes, my eyes. Saw you standing there. I thought, baby, why don't we get started? Now, come on, let's get started. Just don't leave me broken hearted. Oh, come on, let's get started. You are my love, come on, let's get started. All your problems disregarded. Come on, let's get started. Say what you want, not ever give it up. Just say what you want from me. Come on up now, let's get started. Just don't leave me broken hearted. Oh, come on, let's get started. Let's get started. I'll be quiet, you'll be dangerous. Want to show you just how love is. I'll be singing, you'll be humming. Even know that we got something. I'll be laughing, you'll be dancing. Yes, I'll have to take the chance and see you stand and think about it. Now, come on, let's get started. Just don't leave me broken broken-hearted. Oh, come on, let's get started. You are my love, come on, let's get started. All your problems disregarded. Well, come on, let's get started. You can say what you want, not ever give it up. You say what you want from me. Come on up now, let's get started. Just don't leave me broken-hearted. Oh, come on, let's get started. Let's get started. Now, come on, let's get started. Just don't leave me broken-hearted. Come on, let's get started. You are my love, come on, let's get started. All your problems disregarded. Come on, let's get started. We can say what you want, not ever give it up. Just say what you want from me. So come on up now, let's get started. Just don't leave me broken-hearted. Oh, come on, let's get started. Let's get started.
Yay! Oh my God! Yes, Queen, slay!
Already downloaded the song. Done and done.
Oh my God, you are so good.
Thank you.
I am so proud. I have a weird like daddy relationship with you. I'm like proud of you.
We all have. We're gonna have daddy issues.
You're gonna be great at the talent show this weekend.
Yes, the talent show. That was amazing. You were so great.
And that's
Thank
hard
you.
to
Congratulations on
do, to
everything.
like sing in front of just 3 people just staring at you right now.
Well,
We're
he
all
didn't have his
sitting-
glasses on, so he was
Right.
fine.
Yeah. But you were great.
Now, what is that going to be your official first single? Is that what Warner's going with?
That's a pretty obvious choice by now.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm excited for second, third, fourth,
What's
fifth
your
single.
second single?
It's like LeBron on the Heat, like not
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
not two,
Ooh.
Yeah.
not three.
Oh,
Okay.
Now, what's
What?
the second one? Or what can you say, or what do you have a feeling?
I don't know yet. I like Invincible.
That's a good
That's the
one.
last track on the album. Maybe Heroes Tonight or Nothing Without You. I like to, like I said, like the process for making this album was I wrote 100 songs, and like narrowed it down to 50, and like recorded 25, and then like picked 10 out of there.
That's hard work, people.
Wow.
And that's what I'm gonna do for every album for the rest of my life. It's really fun for me to do because it's all I do every day.
Wow. Now, would this be putting you on the spot to, like, just do like 30 seconds from another one? Like, do like a chorus or something, or a first half of another one? Maybe which one?
What song?
Which one? What's a good one that would be good live?
Fleshlight.
The Fleshlight, the Fair Abraham.
I mean, write a jingle.
Yeah.
What's it? The Nothing Without You. That's a good one, right? That's a fun.
I'll go anywhere you want to. Out the corners of the world. Cause I'm nothing without you. There's something about you. And I'm lost without you. We'll say anything we want to. We'll never have to turn away. Cause I'm nothing without you. There's something about you. And I'm lost without you. Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah. Oh my God! You just got it down.
I've been doing it since I was a
Fuck.
fetus, man.
Pots and
Oh my
pans,
God.
baby.
Pots and pans, just clap your hands.
Oh my God, this is fun. You're like, it's like a little app. Like I just press it and then you
Right?
start being
Put
amazing.
a quarter in
I'm a
it.
little
A
soundboard.
little sound, put a
Put it
quarter in
on.
it. Okay. Do can you do 30 seconds of
30 seconds of Mars.
Heroes Tonight? Or,
Yeah.
I love that one.
What part? You got a specific
Oh,
you want? Chorus, intro, verse? What are you doing? You got to press an extra button for
Oh,
this
cool.
one.
Okay.
Outro,
This-
intro, come
This,
on.
this app has some in-app purchases, yeah.
Let's do. Okay, you know what? For fun, let's do the first verse and then the chorus, like just like a little chunk.
I'll sit beside you, all this sauce we made. The little dreams that you always wanted makes me feel we got a lot in common. You wonder to yourself why you're afraid. Night of day's never gonna darken. Take a look at what we starting now. Ooh, I think I'm feeling something new. Oh, I think I'm feeling new with you. Oh, I think I'm feeling something new. We got a light in the midnight up in the sky. We'll all be heroes tonight. I'm the king of the world, and yeah, nothing's gonna stop me. Midnight up in the sky. We'll all be heroes tonight. We'll be heroes tonight. We'll be heroes tonight.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
I have a question for you, baby.
I'll need 25 more cents.
Here's the deal. You're 18 and adorable. How have you had so much life experience and all this motivation for all these lyrics and 100 songs? You're 18, baby.
I just sit in my room all day and just like read and go on the internet, man. I'm like, you know, the internet's like my third like parent, you know, in a way.
Wow.
It's just, you know, I have all these
And you turned out
dreams.
pretty normal.
I have all these dreams. I have all these daydreams, and it's just like I love music so much. It's just like, at a certain point, it was just flowing out. Like whatever I thought. If I saw someone that day, I would just go home and like Heroes Night would be like, you know, let's do this. Like let's like, what if we were, you know, like just out in the town, just you know, like on top of the world, and, you know, that kind of stuff. Like I just like. I like to have the music just like feel really big. And that's like when I produce and I make the music, it's like such a fun process because like it's a, you know, I every single instrument like I'm in charge of, like I'm producing my own stuff too. So it's like, it's just like I love this like huge grandiose feeling. It's just like something. This is my baby that I've been working on for a super long time, and now it's like, you know, it's just second nature. It just comes out. You know, that's why I'm able to just play this stuff on the spot. It's not. There's no wall in between, you know, me and my music or anything. It just is me, really. I'm poorly traveled. I haven't seen a lot of places. I haven't been, you know, I actually grew up in pretty secluded towns like Santan Valley, Arizona is where I spent the last 4 years. You know, I just moved to Pasadena, and you know, it's just, you know, life's fun to me.
Wow.
Amen.
Well, there's a place in Canoga Park I'm going to take you.
Yeah.
It's
Called Godfathers.
It's called Godfathers. Okay, so now is the album? Are we promoting the one that's on iTunes right now, or we're gonna wait? Is there a new one coming out?
Promoting the one on iTunes. Yeah.
Okay, so tell everybody what's it called. Where can they get it?
My debut album is called Adventures in Real Time. You can get it on iTunes. You can also listen to it on Spotify, which everyone seems to be doing these days. You can go to my YouTube channel at official Dylan Gardner, or just Dylan Gardner. Thanks Google Plus for making it weird. And you know, I upload just a bunch of covers and a bunch of my, you know, original songs and a bunch of fun stuff. I'm gonna start, you know, doing some more content and stuff. But yeah, you can listen on Spotify and iTunes. You know, you can go on there and tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad.
Tell everybody. Honestly, tell your friends. I told all of my friends. They all are obsessed now. Now, you had a show to promote, right?
Yes, I am playing a club called Bardot. Chris Doritas, the fine disc jockey from KCRW, is hosting a thing there called School Night.
Cool Ranch Doritos?
Yeah, Chris Doritos. Coming at you live from School Night. Yeah, it's School Night, November 17th at this club called Bardot. We're going to be playing a set there. It's going to be super fun. There's going to be a lot of awesome people
In
there.
LA?
In LA. In Los Angeles. I think it's on Vine Street. I guess I'll have to make some vines
Oh,
that
you're
day.
so cute. I think it's on Vine Street.
On Vine Street. Yeah. So come out November 17th.
What time?
Bardot. 8 o'clock.
Nice.
All right,
18 and over? 21 and older?
18 and over. You know what? You can come at 7:30 and we can all hang out. How
All
about
right.
that?
All right. I'm gonna look at my schedule. I really want to come. I think that's. I love watching you perform in a really weird way.
That's next Monday?
Yes.
Perfect.
That is a week from now.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
All right, everybody in an LA area, go a week from now to Club Bardot. Please go get his new,
Club called
Yes.
Bardot.
go get his new album or his debut album on iTunes right now. I already have it. His song, one of his songs, he wrote a song for my movie for the Heinz Field scene where like we're on the big football field.
Which one?
There's a song in there, and he literally wrote it for that scene, and I'm eternally grateful. Thank you so much for doing that.
My pleasure. That was fun to do, man. I've always wanted to score a little movie scene, and that was like,
What was
you
the
know,
song called?
My favorite scene in the movie, and you fucking did it.
shine on. It's like he's walking on the football field, and he's talking to, is her name Charmaine?
Yeah, Jeremy.
And you know, they're having this conversation, and I'm just like, well, I don't, you know, a lot of my songs are very just like very like in your face, and I was like, maybe I want like kind of like a Simon and Garfunkel, like one that can go behind this. I think it's like really fun. Like if like what do I come up with in the next 2 hours or something? So I sit down, and then I open that scene from the movie in Pro Tools. I'm just watching it over and over again, and I just get like the first thing that comes out is the song that we ended up using, and I'm like singing around the parts where they're talking literally, but it makes sense musically in the song. Just kind of fun to do. And then they, you know, because then they have this one little like line about cancer and stuff, and I can't be like, oh come on, I love you.
Yeah, right.
So no, that was a super fun experience. You know, I sent it to you, and you loved it, and like that
Oh
was.
my God, I was obsessed
You
with
know,
it.
that's
Do you
cool
know it? Could you do like a few seconds from it, or do you not remember it too well?
It was like. It's one like I did. I just like wrote it and then recorded it and sent it to you. I haven't played it. That's insane. I think I know. We can do this first chorus.
Yeah.
It took a while for me to say, suddenly I've changed since yesterday. It took a while for me to know, suddenly I had to face the cold. Maybe after rain and I'll shine on, glowing in the dark, I'll keep holding on, keeping out the clouds today, living this world in a different way, where I shine, oh, when I shine on.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's like I was in the movie again. My mom has cancer. Oh my God, it's like I was there. Go check out the movie and watch that scene. Oh, that's so amazing.
That was insane, man. I was, you know, I get to the movie theater. Obviously, traffic in LA is insane.
Yeah.
So I'm like 30 seconds late. So I'm able to get there like right at the beginning of the movie. I walk in and the first thing I'm like, that's Chocolate Rain guy. And then I like walk down and I'm like, that's Jenna Marbles. I'm like, that's Smosh. And then I sit down and I have like arguably the worst seat in the theater. It's like
front corner.
front corner.
Ooh.
Your face looks like if you like bent a sheet of paper back, like it's like, you know, it looks like Beatles like Rubber Soul, like that view, just like this angle, like crazy. It was psychedelic. It was a trippy experience. But then that scene comes on, and then you hear the songs with these gigantic speakers, and it was just like, wow, you know, that was really an experience. That was really fun.
Well,
you know?
thank you. Every time I see that scene, I just love it so much, and that song just made it so much better. Okay, well, everybody, that was our show. That was our first 2-guest show.
That's it.
It was exciting.
That's it.
Thank
Shane
you.
and friends.
Thank you, Jay Butt.
No
Thank
problem,
you, Trisha
baby.
Paytas.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dylan Gardner. Go check out all of them. What's your Instagram and Twitter? Jay Butt?
Jessie Buttafuoco is
Alright.
my Instagram. Twitter, I think Jess Buttafuoco. Ooh, yeah, give me that outro
Give
though.
me a little like Jessie, but if you go.
Yes, you're
Your new-
hired.
Your new ringtone.
Jess Buttafuoco.
Yeah.
Done. Sign me up.
That's a freebie right there. Yeah.
And I might be starting some YouTube stuff, but I promise I won't get
Alright.
weird.
All right, you guys. Hope you have fun hanging with us. We have fun hanging with you. Let us know down in the comments if you enjoy the show. Should we keep having 2 guests? Like, did you love it? And also, like, Jay Butt.